Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys coming to my channel. Just recently, I posted a video. I forgot the name of it. I think it was called The End of the Road or something like that. And basically what I was talking about in that, or discussing in that video, was I got a bunch of guitars. I got maybe 50 guitars, maybe like that. I got some in studios all over the city, you know, when I go do studio work. And I try to make a long story short because I kind of touched on this in that other video. I'm at the point now where it's like it's time to scale down. When I first started, I had maybe 2 guitars. And back then, we were doing the kind of struggling, starving thing. You know, we would play, pawn our guitars, you know, and they were tough times, but they were good times. And I said, you know what, let me go back to the basics. You know, I don't need all this stuff. You know, it's nice to have it, and I'm blessed that I have all this stuff. And I'm like, it's just time to scale down and kind of get back to my roots. And I said to myself, if I had to only have 3 guitars in my collection, as far as a fire broke out, and I had to save 3 of them, and one up on the arm, one would be my white telly, second would be my Jay Turser jazz guitar, because that thing has a beautiful tone. And the third one would be one of many Just Dave guitars. So with that said, I said, okay, I'm going to sell all the other guitars. I'm a huge fan of Jay Turser guitars. I got turned on to Jay Turser guitars maybe about 6 years ago. Got about 30 of them. I mean, each one of them sound good. And what I love about Jay Turser guitars is whoever makes these guitars, they're thinking. They put themselves in the player's position to say, what would I want if I was a guitar player? Or I am a guitar player. What would I want? And I believe that everybody else would want also. And the first thing would be low-ass action. Because I didn't really realize how important that was until maybe 5 years into my playing. When I became a professional musician, I'm playing out for 8 hours a day. Still just leisurely playing an hour or 2 a day. So your hands hurt. And it's like, man, I got to have something that's low. You know, because when your action is high, your hands hurt. You know, so all the Jay Turser guitars, every single one of them that I bought, with the exception of one, and that's because whoever had it didn't take care of it, the action is always ready out the box to play. I mean, of course, I do make some slight adjustments. I might change out the strings to 08s if 08s are not on there. Sometimes maybe lower, you know, down here the bridge, just, you know, down a little bit just to lower the strings. So all of them like that. And the first one I'm going to be selling is my Jay Turser Les Paul copy. This thing is beautiful. This thing is extremely beautiful. And it feels good to play, and it sounds good to play. And I remember when I seen this guitar, I said, man. And the guy sold it to me off of eBay. And there's one on eBay right now that's about $375. I think it was $450, but he changed it down to $350. And it's worth $350. It's actually it's worth $450. Really, it is. But you know, times are tough, and nobody got that kind of money to be spent on guitars. But long story short, I'm gonna be letting this one go for $300 plus $60 shipping and handling. So we're looking at $360. It goes out priority mail with signature required. United States Postal Service. I'm gonna stick the guitar up to the camera in a minute, but just want to kind of mention there's not a scratch on this guitar, not even a ding, because I take care of my guitars. The condition I get my guitars will be the same condition when I sell my guitars, because there's some people they jack their shit up, dents, scratches, and that's fine. You know, you price it accordingly. You know, but you know, if you paid that kind of money, you would think that people would take care of their stuff, but they just don't. You know, so again, I'm going to leave the link down here because I just did a cover of a Shaka Khan song called Angel, and I played this guitar. This guitar sounds beautiful. I mean, this guitar sounds great. Like I told you, I don't want to sell any of my guitars, but I'm at the point in my life where I've been there, done that. Let me pass it on to someone who can enjoy it. You know, someone that's just starting out how to play. The advantage nowadays is now you get a pretty good guitar to start with, because again, like I mentioned, my very first guitar was some garbage. It was a Tasco that my brother bought from, I think, Gold Blast. My mother sent him there with me. Go help him get a guitar. He bugging me about buying a guitar. Brother don't know nothing about musical equipment. He was just told by mother, go get the cheapest thing you can find, give it to him. And that's basically what happened. The cheapest thing they could find, they gave it to him. And it was hard to play, and I really didn't play it because it was hurting. You couldn't play it. My hands was hurting. But now, you can get great guitars that feel good to play for not a super amount of money. Because this is kind of considered a high-end guitar because it is a high-end guitar. But, for the price, $300, you can't beat this. Like I said, I'll leave a link down there. There's another guy on eBay selling his for $350. But this one's in mint condition. It's not a scratch on it. Now, forgive me. I don't know nothing about the stats and the pickups and all that and the wood. I don't. My guitar just need two requirements. That they feel good to play and they sound good. I mean, I want it to look good, but that's not really important. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just as long as it feels good to play, action, and it sounds good. So I'm gonna put it up to the camera. So again, it will go out United States Postal signature required. So once someone send me a comment, say, hey, man, I want it. I said, okay, send the money. Once you send the money, take the video down. Or I might put sold across the screen or across the subject line. So if anybody see it after you purchase it, they know it's been sold. And sometimes I'll leave them up just to let people know the kind of guitars that I do sell. And they go quickly. Usually within the day, end of the day, people buying because I price them to go. It's not that I'm trying to get a super markup on them because I look on Reverb and it's ridiculous the prices they want for stuff. And that's because the majority of people that are selling those guitars, they're not guitar players. They're not sellers. They just got a hold to a guitar and they just throw a price up there and think that somebody gonna buy it. I've seen guitars that were used, they cost more than the same guitar brand new. It's because these people are not guitar players. I had asked one guy on eBay because I was looking at a guitar and I said, how's the action? And you know what he asked me? What's action? Okay, thanks. So as you guys know, I do play and I don't play anything that don't feel good for me to play. So again, I hate to part with this. $350 shipping and handling. Go out priority mail. It gets you within 4 days. You get tracking as soon as I take it to the post office, which is usually the next business day. So again, I'll leave a link down here so you can hear this guitar. Sounds great, feels great. This is one of my best feeling guitars out of my collection. And they all sound good, but this one, when I do pick it up from time to time, when I do have time to play it, I said, man, I just kind of forgot how great this guitar feels to play. I can play this thing all day long. So till next time, take care. I'm going to have some other videos, me selling my other guitars. Probably I post another one tomorrow. So again, first come, first serve, and I'll talk to you guys later.